only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. Who's gonna run this town tonight?
This is the sports section of the A-State Zone. On today's show, we are going to be interviewing members of the Lady Red Wolves soccer team. We will have on today's show Lindsay Patterson, Stacia Sears, and Elizabeth Niles. We're going to be asking them about their current season as well as their plans for the next season. Now here's your host, Joetta Porcher.
Welcome everyone to the A-State Zone. This is the sports section. My name is Joetta Porcher. Today we have a couple of ladies from the ASU women's soccer team. Joining me is Lindsay Patterson, Elizabeth Niles, and Stacia Sears. First of all, ladies, thank you so much for joining us and congratulations on your victorious season. First of all, I do want to know, how do you guys feel about your season this year and how far you went?
It was a really big accomplishment to finish the season the way we did. We were 5-1 in conference and 8-10-3 overall, and that is the best in program history that the soccer program has performed.
Yeah, it was a pretty exciting year for us. The entire year was just like an adrenaline rush. Like, no moment was ever dull. Everybody was just on edge the entire time. It was just completely exciting the entire time.
That's great. I know I went to a couple of your games, and your fan base there was not as big as you would say a football game or a basketball game. How do you feel about not having a big fan base on the ASU campus?
I mean, you can kind of expect that a women's sport, especially soccer, which isn't as popular just overall in America as football or basketball would be, isn't going to have as many fans. But we did a lot to promote our fan base this season, and I think it really helped. We had more fans come out this season than we've had in the past, and it really does make a big difference for us.
Is there anything that you feel like ASU could do to kind of help your fan base just a little bit more on campus, to give you just a little bit more support?
I definitely think just more promoting as a whole. I know we do a lot promoting as a team and our coaches. I think even just even announcing us at different sporting events and stuff would be good, as far as like the bigger games like football games and basketball games.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to exactly what your season was. What was your overall, I guess you could say, your stats for the season and your wins and losses and everything, and how far you made it in the championship?
This is the first time since the conference has been expanded from 9 to 12 teams that we have even made the conference tournament. And so it was a big accomplishment in itself. And then we upset Western Kentucky first round. We were the 6th seed and they were the 3rd. And so we ended up making it to semis in the tournament, which is huge for Arkansas State. Like I said, we had the most wins in a season this year and the most conference wins, 5-1 in conference. So
Our coach was reading us some stats after the season. We had like a little team meeting type thing, looking over some of the stuff that we accomplished this season. And it was really so amazing when you look at individual records and team records and all the different things that we accomplished this year in terms of goals scored, most points by individuals, numbers of assists, and team wins, and even goalie statistics with saves and stuff. There was just, I mean, it was really amazing to see how much progress we've been making.
All right, and we were all very proud of you ladies. That's why we wanted to feature you guys today. I do want to say congratulations once again. I know you did have some tough opponents this year, Denver being one of them, North Texas being another one. What do you do to prepare yourselves for those tougher opponents?
We definitely, there's a lot of preparation that goes into preparing for good teams like Denver and North Texas. We get scouting reports, and in turn we kind of prepare the week before for the specific teams.
Yeah, our coach makes it really clear to us, like each game, that he really instilled in us that we needed to take each game one game at a time and not look further down into the schedule, but really he would tell us to treat this game like it's the most important game of your whole season. And so during each practice, like throughout the week before, especially during conference, those practices would really be geared toward like looking at the formation that the other team was going to play or what specific players they have that we really needed to look out for, just preparing for specific teams.
Yeah, and especially with the big teams like the Denvers and the North Texases, you like have to definitely mentally prepare for that. Like, and so mental preparation for those would be a huge part of those games.
Okay. Do you feel that because of your success this year that you grew together as a team and maybe go further just a little bit next year?
Absolutely, absolutely. We grew together as a team. Like our team was close in the beginning of the year as it is, but we just got even closer this year. Making it to a conference just like was a huge step, and every single step like just brought us even closer together. And every game we were playing for each other and just like playing for our seniors, playing for each other to make sure that we can make it to conference, to make it to the next round, to make it to the semifinal, make it to the final. So it was really exciting to do that.
Our team chemistry and morale is definitely awesome this year. We have 18 freshmen and sophomores this year, which is a very young team, and it was awesome just the chemistry that we had. Our team was really close.
That's great.
I expect our team to just kind of keep like growing together, and especially as we continue playing together, some of the younger players, as we continue playing together for years to come, I mean, it should only get better. So.
Yeah.
Right. So what are you going to do to kind of prepare yourselves for next year, just to give you that extra push? Is there anything extra that you're going to give us?
The off season is probably the most important. We're actually running a fitness test tomorrow, so we get right on it. But we have a lot of weightlifting and a lot of fitness, and we always talk about we're already training for our 2010 season, so
Yeah.
we're training to play in November.
Okay. Well, once again, ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. And once again, congratulations on your season. All of us are very proud of you. Once again, we have Lindsay and Stacia and Elizabeth joining us today. And thank you for joining us on the sports section of the A-State Zone. One hell of a show.